Welcome to Morning Drawfee, where we take your dumb ideas
and make even dumber drawings.
I'm Caldwell.
I'm Nathan.
And guys, today we are fully back on our bullshit.
Oh, we're just rolling around in it.
Just like two big dang dung beetles, just having a ruckus in this big pile of bull feces. Nathan, you want to read the suggestion before we get too far gone?
This suggestion comes to us from Jules the Dragon, who says, you've drawn two dude names, which is true. We did both Jed and Preston. So why not try out a nice lady name like Evelyn?
Aw, Evelyn.
Evelyn.
We have a long way to go before the ledger is balanced, I think.
Yes.
But this is a good idea.
It's a step in the right direction for sure.
And that is always important. You can't get anywhere without taking that first step, and that's what we're trying to do. So we're going to be drawing Evelyn, our idea of the perfect embodiment of Evelyn.
Of the name Evelyn.
Mm-hmm. I've pulled up some reference photos, and I'm definitely not just going to draw Zarya from Overwatch. That's not what I'm doing, if that's what you were wondering. Because
that's Zarya. That's not Evelyn. That's a different
name. It's true.
Name.
I'm taking inspiration, because to me, Evelyn, it's a strong name.
Yes, it is. It's Eve, which is the first lady, if you believe that, and Lynn, which is Manuel Miranda.
Hey, Eve was the first lady because Adam was the president of the Bible.
Yeah, I think that's how that works.
I think that's pretty much it.
He was elected. The angels elected him to be president of Eden. Welcome to Drawfee's Bible study.
God is like the people, and Adam is like president, and animals, I guess, are like the citizens. It makes sense.
The constituent. Hey man, because the constituency, because people are animals, you know. It's like the voting public. It's like we're all just mindless animals, you know, just wandering around, waiting for someone to sell us a bill of goods, just like how animals are.
The snake is Bernie Sanders. Don't question it.
The apple is healthcare.
This is the worst political cartoon.
Yeah, we already drew that. We drew that for our podcast.
What should we draw? Check it out.
This is somehow worse than what we already came up with.
Much worse. You know what's not worse? This face I'm drawing.
This is a nice face. So she's got kind of a stern look to her.
Mm-hmm. You know what? I'm going to give her a wry smile. I think you're right. It's too stern currently.
I think Evelyn likes to have a good time.
What do you think about Evelyn, Nathan? What is your impression of Evelyn?
I think Evelyn is a strong, independent woman.
Sure, certainly.
But I think she knows how to have a good time.
That is the one uniting factor of all the people we've drawn in this weird pantheon, is that they do all know how to have a good time. They all know how to party.
They know how to have a good time on their own terms. You know,
exactly.
Jed's idea of a good time was dumping cereal onto your couch. So
sure,
he's not the kind of guy you want to have around. I think Evelyn just like she brings the party though.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
You think Evelyn rolls up with a 30-pack of Keystone, just like ready to rage?
I think she rolls up with like a 30-pack of people ready to party. I think she's got an electric personality, she's got like a gravity to her that she's constantly surrounded by people.
Is she actually electric? Does she have electric-based abilities?
She may have some sort of electric powers.
Like an eel of sorts. Can I give her like a cool... Maybe she's got a cool, like, electric eye tattoo?
Oh, that's rad.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so she's got like a Ziggy Stardust going.
She's got a little bit of a Stardust vibe going, which is what I'm kind of going for, honestly. I haven't done the hair yet, but I think like...
Is that a permanent tattoo, or is that just some makeup she put on today?
I think it's just makeup. I mean, I think that Evelyn she's cool, but she's maybe a little afraid of commitment.
Afraid of commitment to a look, because she has so many looks she wants to try out from day to day. Sometimes you'll see Evelyn, you won't even know it's her because she's completely redone her image. Yeah,
I'm giving her this is like Jim and the Holograms kind of thing, but I'm not hating it.
No, this is good.
So tell me more about Evelyn's like day to day.
Evelyn's day to day. Okay. She wakes up. She decides what her look is going to be.
She wakes up in the morning, does her teeth bite to eat, and she's rolling. Go on.
I mean, I think she gets up and she's out. She's out on the town.
Okay. Is she a party animal, would you say? Or is she more of like just always looking for a good time?
I think the party finds her. I think she just goes out into the world and like, oh, what? There's a flash mob happening? Cool.
I'm down.
I
have basically drawn like a Tetsuya Nomura Final Fantasy character, haven't I?
I think that's okay.
I don't think that's a problem.
I don't think that's a problem for Evelyn.
I would like Evelyn to be in my regiment at Balam Garden.
I do. I mean, she's definitely a DPS class.
Mm-hmm. And what is that one?
She's got. She does a lot of damage. She's shooting those thunderbolts from a safe distance.
Damn. Okay. Oh, so she's like a battle mage.
Yeah.
I'm very into that approach. Nathan, I'm realizing I made her. I want her to be a little more kind of cut.
Kind of built a little bit.
Just a little built.
That's cool.
Is that a crime?
I don't think so.
Good, because I'm doing it.
Because we drew the guys we drew were they were
softies.
They were a little soft.
Mm-hmm.
They both of them had bellies, I think.
Just a little bit, yeah.
I think Evelyn, she really puts in the time.
Nathan, do you want to hop in here and add a body to Evelyn?
Yeah, I'll add a body.
All right, cool.
Okay, so here's Evelyn's face and shoulders.
Damn, yeah.
She needs a bod though.
Pretty normal thus far.
I'm gonna need to get a little creative with
Nathan,
her.
while you're drawing, can I just tell you about a totally unrelated thing?
Please.
That happened to me. I was driving to work and the circus is in town.
The circus?
The circus, you know when the big tent comes to your home, and you're all excited because the tent folk have arrived,
right?
And they're going to put on a show,
right?
But this is a special circus called the Circus Vargas, and
what does that mean?
They just all of a sudden appeared on the side of the road. There's a big old tent and a giant smiling clown, and their slogan is just "The big one is here."
The big one?
The big one.
Okay.
And I can't imagine that the inside of that tent has anything other than just a giant clown in it.
Oh, it's the one is the clown himself.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think when they say the big one, they're referring to some enormous clown, some sort of Kong clown that just is chained down inside that tent. And you just pay $5 to throw tomatoes at it.
Right.
It's just like a 15-foot clown beast. It's the last giant left on Earth, and they've just put it in paint and makeup. And this is the beginning of my hit children's film, and it's called Big Laughs, and it's about the unlikely story of a boy who befriends a giant clown. Nathan, you're giving her lightning powers?
She has lightning powers.
Okay, sure.
She's a mage.
She's like an elemental deity.
Yeah, I think so.
Again, we were talking about how she does look like a Final Fantasy character. I think that you can just summon her.
You can summon her, but she has to decide you're worthy.
Okay, sure. She's like Thor almost.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes she's doing her own thing, and it's like, yeah, I'd love to help you, battle these demons, but it's margarita night.
It's like you add her to your phone, but the number just won't stick.
Yeah,
unless you're worth.
It keeps going. Well, I mean, that's part of her electric powers. She can delete her number from anyone's phone.
Right. So she's got electric. She's like, I don't know how much you know about Final Fantasy, but there's a character called Ramu who's like a big electric god you can summon.
Oh yeah, he's in. Because the only Final Fantasy I've played is Final Fantasy Tactics Advance.
Oh sure.
Which is. It's not really the same. It's more of a tactics game than a straight up RPG. But
it's like battle chess.
It's like battle chess. It's very fun.
Mm-hmm. But he's in there. But this is like the cool new Ramu for a new generation.
Ramu is a summon in that. If you have a summoner character, you can summon Ramu.
And I think that this is like you have to have in the social RPG that is your life, you have one friend who's cool enough to summon Evelyn. Maybe.
I'm gonna give her like a staff.
Yeah, I think so for sure. 100%. She's got it. This is just. I want to be friends with her so bad.
Yeah.
But I do think that maybe she's also just kind of a little chaotic.
She's pretty chaotic. So some days she's just like she's real down to listen to your problems. Other days she's dealing with her own shit. She's got her own stuff to worry about, and she doesn't have time.
You might be at a pool party, and instead of being chill and hanging out, she will use her giant staff to whip the pool into a frenzied typhoon, causing untoward destruction.
That's fun though. Mm-hmm. That's fun. She makes it interesting.
Right. Her whims are unknowable, I think.
Ugh. I have no idea. I have no idea what her whims are. I'm like, Evelyn, what are your whims? And she's like, oh.
Hell if I know. And she just like fires a bolt of electricity into the air and kills a bird. And then she's like, yo, free bird.
Yo, who wants this bird? Anybody gonna eat this bird? She does eat a lot of animals just raw.
Right. Oh, sure. She's wild. She's of the forest, I think. She's basically an elf.
Okay.
Nathan, I'm realizing that we're accidentally drawing Nope Not Ever suggestion. I'm looking at our suggestion doc, and it says draw members of a forgotten pantheon.
Yeah.
And like all these people that we've drawn are not humans.
Yeah, this is the pantheon of names.
Exactly. Yeah, it's just the
these are the paragon names.
The nominarion, if you will. I love it. Because I feel like usually when you encounter Greek or just gods and goddesses in general, they're always performing like epic feats and tasks and whatnot.
Yeah.
But our pantheon is just they're always just kind of randomly showing up at places. They're just like it's like the party pantheon.
It's the party pantheon. Right, because Preston shows up on his Sea-Doo.
Right.
And he's got his jerky. You know, Jed's going to show up. He's going to spill cereal everywhere. And just
Evelyn's going to make or break a party. Yeah,
Evelyn's going to... Right. She's got to be having a good time. If she's not having a good time, she's going to do something. She's going to pull something.
Holy shit, Nathan. Now tell me about this gemstone atop her staff.
Yeah.
What sort of gemstone is it?
It's an emerald. Or no, it's an everald.
An everald. Oh, it's a stone of her own making.
Yeah. Also, the first thing I thought of when I heard Evelyn was javelin.
Okay.
So she does sometimes throw her staff like a javelin.
Oh, for sure. I think it's one of her signature moves. I love the idea of just having one friend who's magic.
Yeah.
And it's like, this is Bob. He does IT. This is Karen. You know, she works for a startup. And this is Evelyn. She has control over the winds and the bolts of lightning.
Yes.
Now, tell me about this body that you're constructing here.
Okay, so I know it's a little hacky.
Oh, Nathan.
It's a little hacky to do the centaur.
Yeah, I would agree. We've gone down that road several times.
Yeah, but
what do you have for me? Do you have a twist?
I do. And I can't tell you what it is yet.
Okay.
But just trust me. Just vamp for me a little bit.
I trust you fully. Do you want me to vamp for you? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. While I draw these horse legs.
Now, you've given yourself the unique task. This is a punishment that you've given yourself.
Yeah.
Because now you have to draw horse legs. You have to draw those tricky biscuits themselves. You've got to draw the crooked foot of our good stallion friend. This is a great pose, by the way. This does feel like if we were to make collector's cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, essentially, of all of the Nominarion, the pantheon of names, this is what the pose would be on it, and it would be shiny as fuck.
Oh, yeah, she's a holofoil for sure.
Mm-hmm. And maybe that's what it is, as you're like, oh man, this party's lame. I summon forth Evelyn. These are the social gods. They're here to like help you have a good time. And I guess what it would be is that for Jed, maybe you would summon that's like a pox that you would summon upon your enemies.
Yeah, you summon Jed on someone.
Right. You sick Jed upon like someone who has wronged you. And you're just like, may your house be filled with Jeds.
So Caldwell, this isn't just a centaur.
Okay.
This is a centaur.
What is a centaur?
It's like a it's a centipede centaur.
Nathan, we were so close to just having a normal woman.
No, we weren't. At no point was she a normal woman.
I mean, normal enough.
Caldwell, how many women you know can summon lightning?
I mean, like, metaphorically, a lot. I know a lot of talented women.
Aw, that's nice. That's really nice.
Yeah.
You turned it into something nice.
Julia herself is I would say she's got an electric personality.
Yeah, but I mean, that's Julia. That's
right.
That's not Evelyn.
That's true. That's not Evelyn's style. No, is this like is this always what Evelyn looks like, or is she a changeling?
Again, she changes her look up. I think this is like, she does makeup tutorials.
Oh, yeah.
And so this is one of her favorite signature looks.
Okay, I see. So she like wakes up in the morning and is like staring at herself in the mirror, and she's like, "What am I thinking today?" Yeah, okay. Several horse legs mixed with a centipede. That is my look. Oh, you're giving it like segments. It's very segmented.
Yeah, because it's like that bug aspect. I am gonna include some abs, just sort of.
All right.
Peeking out.
a thorab, if you will.
Yeah.
Does it just keep going down?
Yeah, it goes.
Oh yeah, it just keeps going down.
It's abs all the way down, baby.
Now this does like you took this from Nathan. You took this from Final Fantasy Summon like straight into Persona territory. It's like all the elements of something you know and love, but then just slightly obscured to a degree. Now, you gonna add some more segments there, or what are you thinking?
Yeah, I think maybe one more segment.
Mm-hmm. Or do you want to just go full Animorph and give it like a weird scorpion tail?
Oh shit! Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now, this is the thing about like Evelyn. We've discussed that she's a bit of a chaotic force,
right?
But it's mostly just because like when she's at a party, she doesn't know what the 2/3 of her body are doing.
She's in control so much of the time. Sometimes she just wants to let loose.
Okay, so you're saying like she'll use her tail and kind of thwack it across the table and spilling those hot new chicken and waffle gravy chips that you brought everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, those are good chips though.
Yeah, they are good chips, and you'd be kind of bummed if Evelyn was on her bullshit and decided to ruin your chip dip because she just wasn't feeling this party. Oh, so it's like an electric scorpion tail?
Yeah.
Damn, this is like I want this person on my team. I want this person in my squad.
Again, you have to fulfill. She's got some real complicated loyalty quests.
I feel like your stats have to be just so. To have Evelyn in your phone permanently, like added to your roster, and I do imagine that is how these summons work, is you've got like a cell phone. This is what I like to call good RPG. Mm-hmm. This is our new segment that I'm involved with and Jacob has nothing to do with.
Yeah. I think I'm going to get just like some little horse legs.
Oh, sure, yeah. It's just,
they don't quite reach the ground.
They're just kind of forming.
Yeah.
And that's in case she gets knocked off balance. Those are like, I'm trying to think what you would call those. Those are like vestigial.
Yeah.
But those are like her pinky legs.
Yeah. Oh, my pinky legs.
Evelyn takes many forms. I love it. You need to draw a bottom of that staff. I feel like that's the thing that people are going to call us for.
Oh, yeah, because I drew it. It was at full length of the page, and then I shrunk her.
Hey, Nathan, can I make a suggestion?
Mm-hmm.
Unless you had an idea.
No.
Double Ralds.
Oh, another gem at the bottom.
Yeah, gem at the bottom. Gem at the top, gem at the bottom. All gems, no problem.
I do like that. Okay,
yeah.
So
here's my joke, Nathan. Here's my joke for you.
Okay.
You go. I say I'm hitting the gym, and then it's just me, and I'm in a mine, and I'm mining for rubies.
Oh, because the way you pronounce Jim and gem, they sound similar when you say them. You
have a little bit of a difference when you say them.
Yeah, because Jim is an I sound, and gem is an S sound.
Maybe I should vary it up a little bit, but then my hilarious pun wouldn't work, Nathan.
Yeah, no, I like yours.
Mm-hmm.
I like the way you did it.
It's just It's me punching a bunch of diamonds, and my hands are so bloody. And I say, why did I decide to do this? This isn't making me stronger.
If anything, it's making me weaker.
The blood is leaving my body. Holy shit, this took such a turn. Can her shirt say something?
Yeah, what should it say?
I feel like every time we have this problem of designing a shirt, I always want to veer into kind of 90s anime protagonist shirts. So it would just say something like guts.
Oh, I like that.
But like maybe what's the turn on that? What's the twist of the key a little bit? Maybe it says something like mutts.
Mutts. It's just a picture of a dog and it says mutts.
Yeah, or just a dog, honestly.
Yeah, it's just a picture of a dog.
Mm-hmm. It's her dog.
This is my dog. Yeah.
She got one of those custom shirts made, or it's just a picture of her dog.
Wait, hold on. I got it.
You got this?
Yeah, and then it says
my dog.
This is my dog.
And it's funny because her whole look is so uniform, but then she's got kind of this goofy tank top on. And it kind of throws you off. You think that maybe she's on your side. Evelyn is on no one's side.
Right.
Evelyn has no allegiance. She is like lightning itself.
Yeah.
You can harness her abilities, sure, but she's fully unpredictable.
She's fully unpredictable. She's fully independent. Mm-hmm. She's untamable, unknowable.
If she stings you, what happens?
You die.
Oh.
It's very dangerous.
Oh, okay. Because don't goof around with it at parties. That isn't. People will be inclined to do so. I like to think that before you die, you do experience some form of nirvana. The closest thing to heaven that most people will ever experience.
It's nirvana, but it's more like a nerve. It's like a nerve toxin.
Yeah. I like it. You know what it is?
Yeah.
If you get stung by it, you experience a shock of electricity so strong that it feels like you're watching the best episode of Mad About You you've ever seen.
Dang, that's strong.
It's a good show, but like, wow, this episode really, everyone was firing on all cylinders. It doesn't have to be Mad About You. It's just the best episode of any television show you've ever seen.
Yeah, any like 90s sitcom.
Exactly. It has to be a 90s show. It's like, wow, this is the best episode of Spin City I've ever seen.
Right. You're not gonna get like the best episode of Big Bang Theory.
Uh-huh.
That's not happening.
Oh, what is That's so funny. Just to picture like that's what heaven is. It's just a really good episode of Spin City that you get to watch. It's just the best episode of every television show in one library. Everything else is the same. And that's my good place. I'm not afraid to admit it.
The Good Place. Yeah, that's too new. You're not going to get a best episode of that from this stinging sensation.
Probably not. You might get you might get something from the TGIF block. You might get a Teen Angel.
You'll get like a Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
For sure you'll get a very good episode of Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Like a really special episode where she learns a lesson about drugs.
Oh, yeah.
But Salem's there, so it's funny too.
Salem keeps it light.
I almost want to hop back in here and draw like a background or something, but I don't know if it's necessary.
What would you put in the background? If you could.
Like, just bodies.
Just
just a conquered battlefield, perhaps. I want this hanging in my fucking house. I want to commission someone.
Oh,
I want to
Evelyn.
commission some artist that's better than us to just make a beautiful painting of this. And people will come over and be like, what's the story on that painting? And I'll shock them with a cattle prod and be like, now you know.
Now you get it.
Now you get it. To know Evelyn is to know death.
To know Evelyn is to know death.
The other thing about Evelyn is that when you add her to your phone, if it sticks, you don't get to choose what the profile photo is. It changes. It's like a Harry Potter picture. It
changes depending on what look she's going with that day.
Exactly. It's like a warning for you when you call her. So you're like, oh, just so you know, Evelyn is in her centipede. Wait. Centipar.
Centipar. There it is.
I really do feel like we accidentally just did bad RPG episode, Nathan.
Well, maybe she'll show up in there. You know, you never know.
Mm-hmm. Well, I do. I mean, like, we've got this whole pantheon, and I'm really enjoying it. I would love if people want to give us suggestions for more additions to the Numenarion.
Yeah.
The pantheon of names, the social pantheon.
Because we got to do, you know, we should do a frumpy lady too.
I agree.
I think,
yeah,
you know, because it's fun. It's fun to do the voice. I don't think my voice is cool enough.
Right.
To do a voice for Evelyn.
Evelyn's voice is pure. It's pure electric. You can't replicate it.
Yeah.
It's like a chorus of David Bowie's, I think, but then like pitch shifted up a little bit. I do want to draw. I feel like we should draw maybe the like female Jed next time.
Oh yeah.
Or like kind of like the frumpier like because again Evelyn is not evil. Evelyn is a chaotic force.
Yeah.
But we should just draw like a purely evil woman.
Yeah.
Like the ELO song suggests. Oh yeah, they're all dead. They were fried. Good party though.
Great. Oh my God, what a party.
Everyone is just passed out, reliving their best the best episode of Just Shoot Me. Well guys, I think this is gonna just about do it for us. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Morning Drawfee. If you got a suggestion for a name we should draw, or if you've got a suggestion for anything you'd like to see us draw, leave it in the comments.
Mm-hmm.
In addition to that, every day on Facebook, Nathan and the gang have been doing Drawfee Beans, which are just little daily Facebook videos.
And we've been posting old ones to YouTube, so you can check those out.
We also do a Twitch stream every Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern. And in addition to that, we have a podcast called What Should We Draw, which is on iTunes and Spreaker, where we chat with people and come up with an idea for a drawing, and then we post each episode with a drawing. It's very fun. I would appreciate if you listen to it. Nathan, is there anything else that we need to discuss, or can we go about our day knowing that Evelyn lurks in the distance at all times?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna keep my eye out for Evelyn for sure. I think there's a happy hour at the office today, so she'll probably show up and start zapping folks.
I feel like I'm just going to look at my phone and all of a sudden I'm going to get a static shock and then it's just going to say incoming call from Evelyn.
Yeah.
And then that's my whole day.
Mm-hmm.
I look forward to that. I look forward to her telling me about her dog as she injects my body with 2,000 gigawatts of electric fury. It's the death I deserve, and it's the only death I want. And this has been Morning Drawfee, and we are very sorry.
Sorry.